Greetings, welcome. Here's another verse. Exodus chapter 22, verse 1. If a man shall steal an ox or a sheep and kill it or sell it, he shall restore 5 oxen for an ox and 4 sheep for a sheep. So I'm going to spiritualize this passage and I'm gonna use it to preach something that would probably not normally be used to pre that this passage would not normally be used for. So this is what sin does to you. This is what sin does to you. If you think you're gonna get away with sin, and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna steal 1 ox. You're gonna try to do something you're not supposed to do. It's always gonna cost you a lot more than you thought. So in this case, you have to restore fivefold or fourfold for what you did, and that's what sin's going to do to you. It's going to take way more from you than you put into it. You're going to lose 4, 5, maybe more times than any enjoyment you got out of the sin. A lot of people's sins aren't even positive. They actually hurt them already, and you're not really getting a benefit out of it. Maybe in the short term, but your sin will always find you out. So it will always take more than it gave you. And this is well known, and many people have preached about this already. I'm not saying anything new. I'm just saying the same stuff that's been preached for the last 2,000 years, and probably even before then. But yeah, you won't win. You won't win fighting against God. You won't win trying to do things your own way. It just doesn't work. It never will. Just maybe in the short term, but it will find you out in the end. So yeah, that's it. That's really all I wanted to say here. Just be careful. Stick close to the Lord. Because yeah, it's very easy to fall away these days. We have so many distractions, so many things against us, confusion. Satan's always going to tempt us away. And you might logically understand something's a sin, but a lot of people suffer from different addictions, and people are very emotional. That's the problem. People get emotional. And when people get emotional, they don't think logically, and then they do dumb things. And then they're before they know it, they're committing all these sins that they really never planned on doing in the first place. Anyway, so just keep that in mind. Always stick close to the Lord. See you next time.